What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. Ha! Told you I was going to keep on making dad jokes here. So anyway, this is the series for people who are going to use a rowing machine who aren't rowers, okay? You have no plans to become a better rower. You just want to be on a Concept 2 or some kind of rowing machine and do some rowing to enhance your fitness or whatever. But you don't care about rowing a 2,000 meter time trial and all that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do today then is we're just going to go through a 10-minute workout, okay? Now, the plan for this one is that we're going to do 2 minutes at a nice light state, and then we're going to do 30 seconds at a fast state, and then 2 minutes, and then 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It's a very good training protocol this way, kind of going up and down through your heart rate, so it makes your heart going to go, hey, what's going on here, which can help with fat burning and help you just to get used to what it's like on a rowing machine. And trust me, it will also pass the time really quickly, okay? So we might as well just get straight into it, and let's just do a quick setup of our machine first. So on a Concept 2, that means that you set your drag factor first, okay? Now, if you don't know what drag factor is, it's perfectly fine, okay? So you set it to run about 5, and then you can watch videos about drag factor, all right? Depending on the machine you're on, then you might want to set it higher or lower, but if you just set your lever to run about 5 for the time being, don't stress the drag factor thing, right? Next up, if you can, set your monitor to eye height rather than down, okay? And that will help your posture, trust me. And then if you can change the foot height things, set them to a point that the strap covers the balls of your feet, and that will make it the most comfortable for you to get to the front of the machine. And if you're watching me on your phone and you're on a Concept 2, then what I do is I just place the phone in between the foot stretcher things, okay? You can either put it portrait or you can put it landscape. It's up to you, but it'll just sit there quite nice. You can watch me if you don't have a holder on the screen. So like I said, we're going to start this off with 2 minutes at a nice gentle pace, okay? So we'll use this first 2 minutes as a bit of a warm-up, then we'll do that 30 seconds, and then we'll go basically through it over and over again. You can think about how hard you want to do those 2 minutes after the first time we've gone through this cycle, okay? So if you're ready with this, you've had a drink and you're ready to go for 10 minutes, then let's get started. Now I'm going to start this first one at a stroke rate of around about 20 strokes a minute. So if you want to follow me, then just watch me on screen or listen to the sound of my flywheel and you'll know when I'm rowing, okay? Okay, then here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's start. Now, like I say, we're starting off with a light intensity. So you're not pushing really hard so that you're really tired through these 2 minutes. What you ideally want to do is feel like you're working, so you know that you're putting a push from your legs, and you know that you are connecting your arms to the machine. Your breathing will get a little bit heavier. You'll feel your heart rate go up. But for these 2 minute chunks, you're not going to feel like you are working really hard, okay? You should still be able to hold a conversation. Quite who you're talking to if you're watching me on the video as well. I'm not too sure, but maybe you're talking back to me, telling me to get on with it, or more dad jokes, more dad jokes. Okay, so that's a minute gone. I really do think it's really like a 5 out of 10 effort you're doing, okay? Where 1 out of 10 is that you are sitting on the couch, watching TV with a nice cup of coffee or something stronger. And 10 out of 10 is going eye-bulgingly fast, like maximum pace. So 5 is in between, where you are slightly out of breath, heart rate's up, you know you're moving, but you're not working too hard. And keep an eye, if you have a machine that tells you how fast you're going, remember how fast that is for the next time round. Because in 3 strokes time, we're going to go a lot faster. Okay, so faster stroke rate, up to 24, and more effort. Here we go. So, push more with the legs. Push. Because remember, or you may not even know this, but the power in the rowing stroke actually comes from your legs as you push into the machine. Your arms just finish the stroke. 2 more strokes here. 1 more. And back to that easy pace. Now if you feel that that easy pace the last time round was a little bit too easy, that's okay. You can just go a little bit faster. Hopefully you have some kind of monitor that shows you your speed. On some machines, like a Concept 2, the more useful one to set it to is the current 500 meter time. And what that is telling you is if you were to carry on rowing at this speed, you would row 500 meters in that time. So I'm currently showing 2:08, which means I would row 500 meters in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. And so if I want to go a little bit faster, I just got to like 2:05. It's a really useful way to look at how much consistency that you have when you're rowing, is using some kind of a pace on screen. Because if you can hold round about the same speed through these 2 minute chunks, you know that you're working at the same or the constant intensity that you're meant to be. Okay, 3 strokes, and then we're going to go back up 24 strokes a minute and a fair bit faster. So here we go. Just 12 strokes here. That's why I'm picking 24. You can of course go a lot faster if you wish. You don't have to follow me. The important thing here is that you are doing 2 minutes nice and slow or nice and light, and then 30 seconds fast. Last stroke, back down to that easy tempo. But I do stress, these 2 minutes, you are meant to be putting in some kind of effort. Like I say, you're meant to be slightly out of breath. I know I am. Got a little light glow going on. Well, I am rowing in a hoodie and joggers, so it's not really a surprise that I started to overheat. Came out tonight thinking it was going to be a lot colder than it is. So this, like I said in the intro, it's a great way to mix up how you're rowing, not only to benefit how your body reacts to your training, but also, like I say, it just makes the time pass quicker. If you've not really been rowing that much, I remember when I started, I'd get to about 5 minutes and go, bored now. So I didn't really have any thought as to what I was doing. And I'm sure if I just had put in little intervals like this, I would have stayed on for a lot longer. Okay, in 4 strokes time, we'll do our next little speed bump. That makes it sound a lot cuter, doesn't it? Here we go. Let's go fast. So increase your stroke rate. Push more from the legs. And that way you should find you're going faster. If you can, try to think about keeping your arms straight as you push with your feet. One more. And we're back to that lighter pace. Because the thing about rowing is you may have read that it's a fantastic all over body workout that absolutely torches calories. And it's true. It works about, is it like 95% of your muscles? It could be 85. But loads of muscles can get worked when you're rowing. Your core, your legs, your back, your arms, shoulders, all get a really good workout. But that's only if you kind of have a technique that allows that to happen. But I'm not going to bore you with technique too much. I do that enough in my kind of full fat RowAlong workouts. But really, if you can think about keeping your arms straight and leaning forwards into the front of the machine, and then pushing with your feet first and finishing with a pull of the handle, and maybe try to think about a good posture as well, nice and powerful, then trust me, you'll be a lot better than a lot of gym rowers out there. Okay, 2 strokes. One more. Here we go then, last fast interval. Now you can go as fast as you want here. We're coming to a finish. Push nice and hard with those legs. Keep those arms straight. Let the power go into the machine. Push, pull. Push, pull. And we've only got 2 more strokes to go. There you go. And that is our 10-minute workout done. Now obviously you can come back to this and do it again at a higher intensity. So instead of, if you felt that the 2-minute light rowing sections there were too light, then, well, you could either go straight into that workout all over again and make it a 20-minute workout today, or you can just come back the next day and think, well, I know how that felt, I was confident, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to start a little bit faster, see how that feels, and then increase the pace a little bit faster for the 30 seconds as well, and get that little bit of extra workout, because you can do whatever you want on this machine. You can sit on it and tickle it and kind of just make it slightly move, and you'll get moving. Or you can go really fast, like I say, absolutely eye-bulgingly fast, and really destroy yourself. I mean, if I'm doing a race, I'll end up afterwards lying on the ground and almost getting dragged away from it because I've put absolutely everything into it. But there's so much grey area in between that kind of really easy and really hard, and you can train by pushing a little bit harder with your legs to make you go faster, or a faster stroke rate, or both of them at the same time. And that's how you can vary things up, and then you can do like 1 minute on, 1 minute off, you can rest, all this stuff. So this is what we're going to be looking at on these rowing for non-rowers videos. I'll just make a whole bunch of videos like this that hopefully will keep you, at least give you kind of the ideas for how you might want to do that session that day, and then hopefully it means that I can pack you off and say, on you go, you can row on your own now without me. Just don't miss me too much. But yeah, so anyway, that was our 10-minute workout. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave some kind of a comment and say hello. If you've got any questions about rowing, then please ask. I mean, I'm here to help. I reply to every email I get, and YouTube comments, there's getting so many nowadays that it's harder to reply to all of them, but pose it as a question, okay? Put a question mark on it, and they always get flagged. That's my tip, okay? If you want to ask me something, make sure you use a question mark. So there we go. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Like I say, if you have any feedback or suggestions, please get in touch. Otherwise, look after yourselves, and I will see you in another video. Thank you once again. Stay safe, be well. Bye-bye.